Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear a woman telephoning a member of staff at a local newspaper. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Subscriber Services, this is Stephen. May I help you?
Good morning, Stephen. I'm calling because I'd like to get a copy of a photo of my son that came out in the newspaper last week.
Sure, I can help you with that. Do you have the exact date?
Yes, it was last Monday. That was March…
The 10th?
Yes, that's the date. The date of the newspaper is March the 10th, so 10th has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Subscriber Services, this is Stephen. May I help you?
Good morning, Stephen. I'm calling because I'd like to get a copy of a photo of my son that came out in the newspaper last week.
Sure, I can help you with that. Do you have the exact date?
Yes, it was last Monday. That was March…
The 10th?
Yes, that's the date.
Okay, sure. Just one moment, please. Okay, I have the newspaper from that date on my computer screen. Now, what section was it in?
It was a feature story on local high school athletes.
Okay, so local athletes are always on the back page.
No, I don't remember it being at the back. I clearly remember it being on the front.
Oh, you're right. We just started doing those features there in the last several editions. Which story was it?
Student Athlete of the Month. Oops, no, excuse me. I'm sorry. I mean week.
And that's your son, you said? You must be very proud of him. That's quite an accomplishment. Ah, yes, here it is. Chase Packers, baseball player.
That's him. But actually, the reporter got his surname wrong. It should be Parkhurst. That's Parkhurst.
Okay, I'll make a note of that. Now, I'm assuming this photo is just for your own use, not for additional reprinting.
Reprinting?
Yes, with copyright laws, you need to fill out an extra form if you're going to reprint the photo in another publication.
Oh, I see. No, it's not for business or commercial purposes or anything. It's just for personal use. I want everyone who visits our home to see it. I'm so proud of him.
Of course. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but even though the photo is in black and white in the paper, you can choose to get your reprint in color.
Oh, that's interesting. He does look so distinguished in the black and white. I like that.
Okay.
But you know what? I'll actually take the color. That way his uniform will really stand out.
Sure thing.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
Okay, let's see here. What else? Oh, yes, of course. Size. What size would you like? You can have the standard size or the wallet size.
No, not the small one. These wallet-sized ones aren't helpful as I'd like to frame it.
Just one?
Well, can I get more than one?
Yes. Extra copies of the same print are discounted 50% if you order them at the same time.
Well, they are quite expensive to begin with. So while I'd love a couple for the grandparents, I think I'll just stick with one. No. I'd better get 3. It is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, you know. What's a few extra dollars when it comes to memories?
Okay, so let me see here. The total on that will be $80. Would you like to add rush processing?
I'd like them really fast.
Okay, rush processing will add $15 to your order.
Oh, really? That's quite expensive. I do want to get them quickly, but I guess I can be patient too. So, yeah, I'll just do normal processing. Is it still pretty fast?
Usually about 4 to 5 business days.
Oh, that's not bad at all. So, let's see, is there anything else?
Just the payment?
Yes, of course. Can I pay you with a credit card?
Yes, sure. We also take checks.
Oh, that's convenient. I'll do that then. I really prefer to pay by check rather than use my credit card.
Now, when they arrive, would you like to pick them up in our office or would you like us to send them to you?
It's rather inconvenient for me to stop by.
I'll go ahead and mail them then. And that's no extra charge.
Oh, good.
One last question, if you don't mind. We routinely survey all our callers just to see how often they read the newspaper.
For years and years, we read the entire paper on a daily basis. But now we're so busy, it seems we don't have time to read like we used to, except on weekends. But still, yes, you can say we read it each day. My husband still does, for sure.
Okay, thanks. Now, ma'am, let's get your address.
That is the end of Section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.